This is UBC iGEM, and here we're talking with President Santa Ono at the UBC Point Grey campus.
Do you feel there's a stigma against using genetically modified organisms?
Way back then there was. In fact, I did a postdoctoral fellowship in biochemistry and molecular biology at Harvard University. And after restriction enzymes were identified and people started to make recombinant genes, recombinant DNA, they were actually banned from doing those experiments in Cambridge, Massachusetts, because the committee of citizens there felt that it might be dangerous, that recombinant DNA molecules might mutagenize humans and might be aerosolized, and that they might not be safe. Now, you have most major pharmaceutical companies and lots of larger biotech companies like Genzyme that really are very large. There are tens of thousands of employees working in these companies, and people are being treated with medicines that are a result of the biotech revolution. So I'd say that there isn't that much suspicion relative to the birth of the whole industry. There's still some, but compared to the beginning, and in Britain there was an entire commission. There was a recombinant DNA advisory committee in North America and the United States as well. And so we've been through all of that, and I think that the general public is not very suspicious of that.
There's so many students at UBC. How can a student stand out and get involved?
Well, it depends on what you mean by stand out. One way to stand out is so that everybody here on campus knows who you are. And there are different ways to stand out locally. You can be very prominent in publications like the UBC or undergraduate research journals and things like that are read primarily here, even though they might be online. So that's one way to be prominent and stand out here. There are ways that you can talk to faculty members and deans and administrators about what you're doing. That's one way to be prominent here. If you want to be prominent and stand out nationally, say provincially, there are opportunities to volunteer. There are lots of committees at the university, at the province level, nationally, that would welcome your involvement. And that's one way to stand out, is by speaking up and talking about what's important to you and to provide a student perspective. In terms of individuals interested in biotechnology or applications of new technologies, one of the ways is to contribute to a seminal discovery, to be working in a laboratory and publishing that. That's disseminated through journals, and that attracts attention globally. So that's one way to stand out on the global scene. So it really depends on what you want to do. And it's possible to do all of them, or it's possible to focus just on one.
This year's iGEM project is to design a CRISPR system that will conjugate through a population of virulent bacteria and disarm them. These bacteria cause tumor growth in economically important plants, thus decreasing the yield of farmers. What do you think about our project?
My thoughts are, first, it's amazing how quickly students have been involved, have harnessed the technology for an application, because it's not that long ago the CRISPR technology really rolled out. Many of the scientists that were involved in that are much younger than I am, and it didn't take a lot of time for students and young faculty members to try to leverage that for applications such as the one that you're involved in. So the first thought is amazing how quickly you guys get to work, and second, I'm excited the fact that you're using something so sophisticated to tackle an important issue in society. Third feeling I have is that I can't wait to see how it's going and learning more about what you're doing. And the fourth thought I have is, how can I help you? Because it's not easy to translate what you're doing as a project to the market. As I said, there's all kinds of issues in terms of is there an intellectual property aspect? What kind of financial support might you need from the institution to launch it? If you're going to launch it, are you thinking about creating some kind of company around it? And so the last thought I have is that hopefully you and other members of the project won't be shy to talk to me because I have direct experience in those sorts of things. So I think it's cool, I'm excited, and I want to help.